Tulsa, Oklahoma, home to the Tulsa Golden Hurricane in Skelly Field, where the fans have gathered and they are ready to see those Hurricanes gather some strength. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and we've got a team that makes it into the top 25. Now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. As we'll see, the number 13 team in the country, the Tulane Green Wave, taking on a
first, oh man, Virginia Tech, that means a lot. Must be watching from the locker room. I'd be surprised if your team even left the locker room yet. The stands are looking a little light today.
He'll bring it back from inside his spot. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground.
We changed the playbook again.
And here he is, one of the best receivers.
We'll see how it goes. I'm not going to be used to it, but I think it fits the team a little bit better.
You're going to see him line up all over the field in this game. He can play in the slot, he can play out wide, he can run the entire gamut.
We'll see how it goes.
As well. Really nothing this guy can't do.
On the run, it's Fung. Nice move to keep running. Wrestled to the ground after
pretty good start, I would say.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
The give to the back.
A lot of tight sets we're looking like.
That first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure.
Take a page out of Arizona State's book here.
He'll toss it. At the 40, there he goes.
Dang, who's that guy? That guy zoomed me down. That's a good play if you can run it.
This guy, they better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
This Tulane offense has a great drive going. The give to the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about
oh, get in. Come on. Nice cut.
The opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all off season.
Let's just
They're
hand it.
ready to bring it today, Dave.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the
dang, I knew. I should have flipped it.
You want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
On 2nd and goal, they go right back to it.
There we go. Good first drive.
And this time he finds water.
Make a point of it. We're staying on the ground. You guys are going to have to stop us.
The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5.
Oh, missed tackle.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So
hopefully that is not a sign of what is to come on the defensive side.
What are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Oh boy. Washington without volume. So, man, why'd you be doing that every time?
No doubt, they got to show up.
Pick that off. Are you kidding? Triple coverage.
To play well if they're going to win the football.
And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. Williams will pass. Takes the easy throw in the
nice open field tackle.
From this senior leader. Sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
I don't love going man here, but
don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
No what? No freaking way! You're kidding me. You are absolutely kidding me right now. First off, how is that not picked off? I guess he just took a bad angle to it. And then he misses the tackle. Thanks, you just missed a silly play.
Quick strike touchdown comes out and jumpstarts the offense.
And we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
All right, we're done playing man today.
Here he comes from inside his own 5.
Dang it.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded, the run is coming, you know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Jet sweep to the edge.
Yep, I knew it. I knew it was taking a risk there. Dang it.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
Unloads to the wideout.
Nice.
A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. Here comes Tulane after picking up the 1st down. This time
nice block. Oh.
Pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
Gotta at least chip that guy.
This coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up.
Let's see. Let's see if it's there.
On 1st down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
Myers on the move. A strike downfield.
Nice play there.
Made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone.
Nice, there we go. Man, that stuff is really close to the field. That camera equipment is right there, man. That's dangerous. Jinx, Jesse Palmer.
And he showed all of those attributes right there.
All right, good answer by the offense. Obviously upset that we gave up that big play on defense, but we'll just have to make an adjustment.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some
starting middle linebacker.
He found as he stopped at the 18. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their
wow,
feet, back them off a little bit, you get a little bit of rhythm. It's really hard to stop, Jesse.
All right, defense seems like it's going to be a little tough today.
What's happening right now? Because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
They have a funky offense, and I don't like it. They have those wide receivers.
How about the bounce back for this QB? He's already got more passing yards right now than he had all last game. Nice job not getting down, not getting negative.
Gee, are you kidding me?
Nice bounce back already in this next game.
What am I going to do about that?
Nice game before the defense is able to stop it. They'll go right back to him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Tulsa wasting no time. Williams looking for a man.
All right.
Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane.
What is going on in the secondary? 2 catches, 119 yards, 2 touchdowns for that guy.
And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after him.
That sucks. My defense has been playing so well.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic that they get him on the ground.
All right, offense. Stay locked in. Maybe we'll get a stop today. We're not going to block, that's for sure.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Kept it on the ground on first down. Let's see what they do on second. Looking for room. It's Fung.
Missed a block there, too.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical, they wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
Shotgun snap on third down. Using his legs to buy some time. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
It's really frustrating for a defense when you cover that first play. You knew it was going to be a pass. You cover everything short, but then the quarterback just makes something happen.
Ready
Just
for the
good
run
luck
that
trying
one.
to get him. That's why he plays QB. That's why he's so dynamic.
All right.
Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlock.
Not the best first quarter.
Play as we have a look at the stats.
That lady cheerleader had a mustache. two big plays. I mean, that's really all it is. But
after that tight first
you
quarter,
just
this
hate
second
that.
period
You
ought to
hate
be a lot of
that,
fun. Wide receiver shows motion. They'll switch it up here and look to throw.
What the heck? Are you kidding me? What am I dealing with today?
Cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board.
I can't believe this right now.
Nobody open, and if I'm the QB man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it in the tight windows.
Thank you.
Snag by the defense. Bringing it back.
It's the least you can do, defense.
He's inside the 40. The 20. Touchdown, Green Wave. And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return.
I'm sick.
It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play. He does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turn on the Jets, making the big play.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined
really
job
broke
by
his
the
back
coverage
on
unit
that.
to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. That last pick 6 after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards, but did what they're
There's
supposed to do.
just something funky going on this week.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
They're going to ride this running back.
There you go.
Able to scrounge
3
3
yards.
out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tulsa wasting no time.
He's hunched back there.
They'll try the run.
But it doesn't matter.
That's what you expect
It
from a
doesn't
receiver.
matter.
Give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Williams will pass. Buys a little time. And
That
he scoots
sucks.
his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Tulsa seems to have the whole playbook working.
Nice job. Nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting the first down, and getting down. Because defensively, I'm trying to get a lick. Anytime I can hit the quarterback, that is a win.
Will you guys just freaking huddle up?
Picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you can tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They
What the
started,
frick,
got the
man.
wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that.
Defense in press coverage. Trying play action.
Nice. Nice.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
Alright, way to
Tulsa will
tighten
be
up
forced to
there.
send out the punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. On the move, it's Fung. Pushes forward for 3 out to the 13.
That was my bad.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
The give to the back. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. He wants to go deep.
No way he gets there.
And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Give to the running back. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Now facing a 3rd and long. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Pulls it in, it's Preston.
Dang.
Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Here comes Tulane.
I think this one will work.
Jet sweep to the receiver.
Nice.
At the 45 on its way. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. And here comes play number
Hopefully
6
he
of the
goes with
drive.
him. It is. There we go.
They'll give it to the back. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Give him 88 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. He'll come out throwing on first down.
Gosh, I got scared.
He'll pull it down. Quarterback gets the
Protect that ball,
He
baby.
rolls all the way down the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They'll try to get it in with the
Dang
run.
it.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in.
Yeah,
Just
thanks.
hammer it with this running back
He was
again.
determined.
He noses his way into the end zone. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good for a 28-14 lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Looks like they're turning this way.
On the run from inside his own.
Nice play. Great individual effort,
Everybody
85.
stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the score.
Man, number 0 is a tough runner.
Create some momentum, cut it to a 1-score game.
Gosh,
This
here
is
we
an
freaking go with these
Yeah, it's
splits.
important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the 3rd quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got
I
to
just-
start
I
to race and chip
don't know what to
away
do.
At this deficit, this could be where the game turns right here.
Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the right. It's caught. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. Line gets set. First down. Williams looking for a man. Throws to the
Come
right.
on, guys.
Man to the left. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And he was
Dang.
drilled just as
All
he
right.
released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10.
Pick that off. Let's go. Let's go. Let's
The
go.
end zone is picked off. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and
Okay.
gave it back to his offense. Inside a half-minute to play. Would they dare go for a score here? They'll throw it on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Hill.
Yeah, big interception. And any red zone, anytime you can keep them to 0 points when they get in the red zone, that's a huge win for your team.
Was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are, just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get.
Dang it, that was stupid.
To take the top off. And
Yeah,
that's going to be
bad read. Bad read by me on that.
Third down's coming up.
Shoot.
Trying to pick up a first down. He's going to look for a man on
Dang,
third
he's
and short.
staying with him. That guy's fast. What? What is happening?
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw.
I'm furious.
They dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break
Furious.
the ball, force the incompletion.
And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. On 4th down, trying to find his man. The throw to the
Just wanted
outside
the
is
first
complete.
down there.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. They'll throw it on 1st down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this with a bang and couldn't quite connect. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Not loving it.
Guys, a delightful first 2 quarters today from gorgeous Tulsa, Oklahoma. And
Could be
we've
a lot
got to
worse.
start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. And with that, let's head back to the guys inside H.A. Chapman Stadium.
Going to the run to start this second half. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. Tulsa wasting no time. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm.
You're kidding me. How did no one tackle that guy? This is getting out of control.
Open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion
Yep, he's
percentage.
open.
If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's
Take
why
his head
teams
off.
drill 3rd down so much in practice.
Quick tempo here for the offense. Movement here from the tight end. Williams will pass. And the timing just a hair off. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. They'll get it to the 40.
Like we have 2 guys over there.
Tulsa seems to have the whole playbook.
I just don't know.
Simple call, excellent execution, moves the sticks on 3rd down.
These QBs and receivers, man, they run this route in practice thousands of times. So it's nice to see them come out here and execute it in game conditions. Great job with the timing. Great job with the depth and the route. Nice work between those 2.
They've got a really good drive,
It's all right.
but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. Grabbed over the middle.
They just
It's
keep
Williams.
hitting that. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
Coming out on 1st down with the
Got
play
oops.
fake. Finds his man. It's Williams.
This offense is stupid.
One tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Off play action. He's got his man across the middle.
3 catches,
Really
131
confident throw and
yards.
catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. He's got it on the run. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Quarterback on the keep.
Gosh,
Run
wish
up
he
the
would have
middle
fumbled.
is stuck for no gain. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. He'll keep it himself. Dances away again.
Freaking rip that ball out.
Just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. On the doorstep of
This is
cashing it in
terrible.
for the offense. They'll put the tight end in motion. Trying to punch it in. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
I gotta be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Needs to get it in the end zone on 3rd and goal.
Nice.
And the heat gets there, and they get him down at
job,
the
guys.
14-yard line. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal.
You're kidding me.
It's right down the boulevard. But now there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that's about. Can't make contact with the kicker like that. A costly special teams penalty. You've got to know
I
your
cannot
path
right
in
now.
front of the kicker. Offense comes back on the field. Williams looking for a man. Safe completion on the screen. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on 1st down. And after that 1st down gasher, they're close to the end zone. 2nd and goal coming. They'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Tulsa! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down. This is a great start to getting back.
Just not every week makes me more
Lining up
mad.
to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find
I
any
need a
crease
quick
in that
score
kickoff
here.
coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field, looking for a productive play on 1st down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. The receiver on the jet sweep. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll go to the ground.
Jeez.
Nudges ahead for 1
These
out
guys
to
are on
the 16.
steroids.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Wants to go up top. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass.
So much for a quick score.
This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st
He's
down.
going to tackle me.
The sure hands, it's Preston. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down. Offense set on 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. It's complete to the right. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. Tulsa now has it in the red zone. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Dumps it off in the flats. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Tulsa wasting no time. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Trying to make magic with his feet. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense.
I got nothing.
Guys,
Yeah.
the quarter comes to a close, and Tulane has
I
the
haven't
lead
played
here.
offense
Let's
at
take a
all
quick
this
look at the
quarter.
national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Williams will pass. Floating away. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off and just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Line gets set, first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Lets it fly. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After the misfire, now on second down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He's now over the century mark with 102 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. They turn to the passing game on third and short. Looking deep. Makes the grab on the right. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down.
What the heck just happened? I have no clue what that was.
Before the defense knocks him down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
No,
Quick shovel pass.
Pressed the wrong button, but it worked.
Got some room, headed to the goal.
It was going to like the same exact area.
They move on top here in the fourth.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job on the quarterback. Find the running back out of the backfield. He catches it.
I want an onside kick almost. Might as well. They'll just drive the length of the field.
Ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Yeah.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner
Big
runs out of real
conversation.
estate as he goes down. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. Looking for a productive play on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Tulsa wasting no time.
Defense, man, it helps you a lot when you could be a linebacker or a corner or some safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here.
Come on.
He's got him in the flat.
I was
How about the power there to get it across the 20 and up to the 21-yard line. Now the defense will try to rise up on third and short from the 21. Touch pass on the jet sweep. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Nice run.
Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping it up.
That's a long play.
And down he goes at the 33.
That was a long play.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, third and long coming up. Throwing right. And they fail to hook up on third down.
Nice job by the defense there.
I should have flipped that. That's my fault. I think we got a chance to
has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Nice.
Makes the catch.
Nice play.
Well, they just drained
run
all
this
the
funky little
suspense out of
play.
the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead on 1st and goal, but also drain the clock. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
All these plays take too long. That's a negative right there.
So we got to find a way to get the stop here, not let them eke out more of the clock as we're going along, so we can get the ball back to the offense, get back in this game, and maybe try to go win this thing.
And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
So this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Ay, 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 ay.
One pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the 4th, and now they can smell 8 straight wins.
Let's get a frickin' turnover
Well,
this
let's count
time.
them up. 1, 2, 3. 3 is the magic number for touchdowns.
Yeah, it's as easy as ABC. Goodness gracious. He's been getting whatever he wants, whenever he wants, however he wants. I might want to change something up or maybe focus on that guy that's getting the football a lot and scoring.
We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, to get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your
Some
guy. Find those
invisible
plays that
tackle.
you can run inside out, forward, backwards, get some first downs, get some positive momentum.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big
Pick that
guys,
off.
and you can-
There we go.
That is interception number 3 on the day.
Our defense scores, man.
And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Green Wave. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close
38
in on
receiving
extending
touchdowns.
this winning
That's
streak.
crazy.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3
All right, let's get another
touchdowns,
one.
a 21-point cushion in the 4th. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there
Thanks.
to try to score
Thanks for
again
watching.
after the pick 6.
Was
Here he comes from
not
inside his own
a fun
5.
one, but
Good job by the
I feel like none of them really have been lately.
The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over. This coaching staff
Nice.
is still evaluating their players. So if
Bet.
you're on the field right now, you've got to finish this game. You've got to try to prove something to them.
Well, the game is over, to be clear. They're not coming back. But I hear what you're saying. Keep fighting. Keep showing your coaches it matters. And maybe find something positive here late that you can...
Are you
work on for the
just gonna do that every time?
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that keep...
Oh,
Another interception. That's his 4th of the day.
we got a chance.
Got to
We got a
recover.
chance.
And they capitalized not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got to lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Tulane right back to the line. They're going to run it. Touchdown, Tulane. And the route is
Do you know
on.
who you play next week if you're still
They've
on?
got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in week 10.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team.
Just sucks because I've played like really good offenses the last like 2 weeks
Pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something
and did
positive.
fine.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what
But then
type of
it's
X's and O's
against
they're out
this
there
team that I give
executing.
up
Jimmy's and the
28
Joes,
points.
they're just not as good as the opponent.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet, not remember it, forget it, move on for the next game. Maybe something right here I can create positive that carries over to practice and maybe next week.
Williams looking for a man. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. Being started out great on this drive, but then a couple of incompletions, and now it's 3rd and 10. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated.
No.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on 1st down. He's got an open man. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. A new set of downs after the completion. Looking to go up top on 1st down.
Dang it. That's my fault. Frick, man. This is the most points I've given up all year.
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight. Continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense. Continue to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
No stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. He's looking to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Tulane right back to the line. To the air on 1st down. A shot for the end zone. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going